Now, one of the biggest problems with pot metal is pitting. Usually if you're sending your pot metal piece to the plating shop, it's probably because of pitting. So, to save a lot of money, first of all, you want to sand this down with a disc sander or grinder. Don't get too aggressive because it is a soft metal. Then to take your pits out, you would just come in with a Dremel tool or a drill and then just take your pits out. Just like so. You can see it's a pretty soft metal. Make sure you make this repair within half hour of grinding and removing the pits, because pot metal will oxidize quick. So we're going to show you what it looks like in a few seconds. So we're only working at half the temperature pot metal melts with our Super Alloy 1. That's our 350 degree pot metal repair. I'm going to do a little bit of broad heating before I put my flux on. Now I'm going to dip my rod, start painting on my flux. You can see I didn't heat it up too much. Now I'm going to work around my work area. I'm just going to heat up around it because I don't want to put my flame directly to my flux because it'll turn brown. I want the base metal to turn my flux brown. And you see that caramel color? That's telling you you're about ready. And you just swipe it in there. You can take off any extra if needed. And then we let it air cool, sand it back down, send it to your plater. We let the part cool naturally to achieve a strong bond to the parent metal. Then we used warm water and a wire brush to remove the flux. Warm water is more effective than cold water to expel our liquid flux residue. We also employed a flap wheel to sand the surface. You can work your way up with 220, 300, and 400 grit sandpaper. Our Super Alloy 1 finishes the way you would expect it to. Now I know your friends at your local welding supply have told you that pot metal can't be repaired. Or I just tossed that stuff in the trash because there's no tool for pot metal. And I can't blame you for listening to them, because you don't know what you don't know. And really, how hard was this to make a so-called impossible repair on pot metal? Plating, polishing, and restoration shops have been saving their zinc die cast and pot metal with our low-temp rods for over 25 years. And until recently, it was their trade secret. This is what it looks like after a few seconds on the buffer. MuggyWeld.com has brought it to the public so anyone that has a need to repair antiques or classic car parts can do this with a simple propane torch. Now just remember, the more work you do in your garage or shop before sending it off for plating, the less it's going to hit your bank account.